everyone, this is your girl Keisha Lee, and today we're going to talk about how to feel and how to never lack. How to never have a feeling of lack, because you won't lack. The universe has your back. God has your back. So let's get started. So these are all experiences from my personal life, and I want to share them with you. And I hope that these techniques and these tips that I give y'all works for you guys as well. If not, share some other techniques that may work for you guys in the comment section below. But before you do that, please like, click, and subscribe to my page. It's going to be a lot of yummy, good stuff on my page coming up soon. But if you like this message I'm presenting to you today, please click like and subscribe. Really appreciate it, okay? All right, so talking about lack. Okay, so basically this video is about how you will always have, how the angels will always supply your needs. You know, I'm an angel card reader, so I always refer to my angels. I speak to God, my angels, every single day. Even with putting on clothes, I'm like, which one should I wear, angels or whatever? You know, I communicate with them every single day. But this video, I want to explore how you will never feel lack. You will never feel that you lack something in your life, especially, you know, in this world. Unfortunately, you know, financial gain is something that we work for, or money makes us feel comfortable. Okay, and there's two things, but the first thing is never feel that it's wrong being financially stable, being financially okay. Never feel that. Never feel that you want money, like money's going to change everything. Money's what I need. No, money, it's okay to desire or to manifest money, because it's about financial stability. So you can do the things you want to do that you love, right? It's nothing wrong with being comfortable, okay? I want you to remember that. It's been, you know, I was raised really religious, really Christian, you know, the Christian church and everything. And, you know, sometimes it was taught to us that you shouldn't want material things. You shouldn't want, you know, to be rich or be financially secure. And you know what? Honestly, I get what they were saying, but they said it in a way that it made you feel guilty about wanting financial security. And I think what they were trying to say was, don't base your happiness and your love for financial security and for money. It's okay to want those things, but don't put your you know, don't base your life upon that, you know, which makes sense, because money doesn't buy happiness, but money does buy security, and for you to do things that you love, you know, to travel, to start your own business, to buy what you want when you go to the store and not have to worry about looking at the prices. You know, that's my dream, to just buy, see it, and I don't even have to look at the prices. I just pick it up because I want it, you know, and I will get there, and I know I will one day. But God's been really good to me. I've been blessed. And let me stop rambling and get to the tips. So basically, every time I have to spend something, or every time there's a bill, or I have to get gas, or even simple as laundry, I always say, thank you, God, that I'm able to spend this money on these things, and I will get it back. It works every single damn time. I'm not kidding. Now, I know we always complain about bills. We always say, damn, I gotta pay this bill. And I'm sorry for the noise outside. I guess they're fixing up an apartment, so sorry. But I feel that, you know, if you have bills you have to pay, if you have, you know, gas, number one, I never complain about gas. And I never complain about the necessities that I need. Let me tell you why. Number one, the reason why I don't really complain about putting gas in my car or laundry is because I'm so grateful that I have a car to put gas in. And I'm just grateful that I could, you know, get around when I need to, and I can afford it. Yeah, sometimes I'm a little low on funds, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I gotta wait till next week to, you know, next check, or I gotta wait till, you know, some things start rolling for me to really do what I want. But I always have enough for gas, and I always have enough for laundry, or my utilities. I pay for utilities, you know, and a lot of people are like, oh, then my utilities are so high. But I say that too sometimes, like, damn, I gotta pay this bill, or my phone bill. But I'm like, in the midst of everything, I'm like, I'm so grateful that I can pay these things that I need, that I use. Just like my heater, I could be warm. The gas bill was high, you know, the last couple of months, but I was able to pay it, and I'm warm. A lot of people, look what happened in Texas, you know, look what happened in the East Coast, you know. I mean, there's things that happen where, man, you look back and you're so grateful to have heater or hot water. Every time I get into the shower, I say, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. I do. I mean, I'm constantly sending out gratitude to the universe, to God, because it could be in a situation where I'm not so fortunate, okay? And I'm so fortunate for my apartment. I have 3 beautiful cats. And look, this is coming from a place of me being a single woman too. I am single. I don't have kids. I don't have a husband. I don't have things that I know costs money. And I know you could be like, man, Keisha, easier said than done. Not when you don't have kids. When you got kids, it's expensive. And I get it. But I've seen people with children, a good friend of mine who has a son, and she always has, no matter what. She always says, God got me. She said, Jesus got me. and she's my best friend. So we always bounce off each other. And she has a son, and she's never without. Never. She could be at her lowest, and then something like she'll get money out of nowhere, or, you know, a blessing out of nowhere, because she believes that she will always have. She doesn't believe that she lacks. She believes. So it's a mindset that you have to keep putting in your life every single day. Every single day. You have to put in, you have it. A perfect example. I have so many examples, guys, because this happens to me all the time. You know, I went out with my family 2 weeks ago, and I decided, instead of, you know, going out with my family and paying what I really wanted, I paid a bill so I can pay it in time. And, you know, we went out to eat and stuff, and there were some things that I really wanted to get. I was budgeting, and I kept hearing, you're going to be fine. Money's coming to you. Just enjoy the day. Enjoy time with your family. But in my mind, I'm still like, oh, penny pinching, right? And the next day, I got unexpected funds in my account. My taxes came much earlier than I was expecting, and it was more than what I thought too, for some reason. But it came literally the next day, and I heard Spirit say, you're going to be fine. You are going to be fine. Just enjoy. You're going to be taken care of. And I kept saying, I never lack. I never lack. I always have. I always have. And next day, literally, I wake up, there's money in my bank account. So I want you guys to remember, when you're going through it, like how I got this apartment. There's a video that I do have that's already up, if you want to watch it, how I manifested and scripted my apartment, how I got my 1-bedroom apartment. I never thought I would get a nice 1-bedroom apartment and where I live. Never. I never thought, could imagine. And I have 3 cats, and I never had to pay for cat deposit. I mean, it was crazy. But I manifested these things because I always believed that I will always have the best of the best. And I'm talking about, don't just manifest like, you know, like raggedy stuff, like, oh, I'll take that. Know your worth. Know that you are worthy of great things. Know that you are worthy of just unexpected things coming to you, money, opportunities, job, going back to school, doing your passion. You will always have. You know, when you always say, I can never afford this, I can never afford this trip, I can never afford going to school, there are always a way where the universe opens up doors for you to gain what you want. But if you always say you're never going to do this, you never can afford it, you never can do this, you're living in lack. Stop living in lack. Live in knowing you already have it and it's coming to you. And I could tell you, my sister, you know, shared with me something that was really made me, it almost brought tears to my eyes, literally, because I was like, what? Mind blown. But she's like, you know, when I get in a situation or a rut, or, you know, of manifesting, she said God, or, you know, Spirit always tells her, think of your sister, because everything that she's prayed for, she wanted, she has, you know. And I'm almost there. I don't have everything that I desire and what I want to do, but I everything that I needed, I got, because I really believe that I will get it and I will obtain it, and I already had it, and I am worthy of it. You have to believe that you are worthy of great things. And I say this every day. I am worthy of great things. I expect great things to happen to me. Opportunities come to me. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly every single day. When I meditate or even when I don't meditate, when I don't have the time to meditate, I say it like on repeat. I say it every day. Great things happen to me. Money comes to me. So when you spend money, when you have to pay a bill, or when you have to, when you have to pay a bill, when you have to put gas in your car, or this is another tough one, an unexpected bill or unexpected emergency that you weren't even thinking, that you weren't even thinking of, an emergency happened and you had to spend money. You had to pay for a car, maybe your car broke down or needed a tire. Stuff happens, right? And if you're like, damn, I gotta pay, I have savings. Thank the universe that you have a savings, that you can take care of it. And what you say is, you know what, I gotta pay for it. Thank God I was able to pay for it, but I'm gonna get it right back. And watch. I guarantee you may not get it back in 24 hours. You may not get it back in a day or two, but you will get it back that week. You will get it back. You're going to see it. You will get it back. And it does. For me, it's happened really fast. It's happened fast. Or the next week it came. Some money came, or an opportunity, a job opportunity came for me, or a reading came for me out of nowhere. These things happen. And another thing too, like, I've had situations where I had to take my babies to the vet, my cat to the vet, and I'm like, I have to use this money that I saved up for rent to, I have to save it because I don't know what's wrong with my baby, or and I got it right back. I just believe so much that I will get it back. Now, please don't take this video as me saying, spend your rent money, spend your car note on things that, you want. That's not what I'm saying. Pay your bills. That's why, pay your bills first. Always pay your bills. But emergencies happen where you got to kind of choose between, can I extend that car note so I can take my baby to the vet? And if you have to use your vet money, just say, God, I trust you. Universe, I trust you. Universe, you're going to bless me. You're going to give it back to me. And the universe will. Guarantee you start saying that every single day, knowing you never lack. Okay? So that was just a quick video of how to manifest and how to know you will never lack. Never. You will always, even if you have $1 left the next day, you're going to get some money. Even if you're low on funds, just know you're going to be taken care of. Somebody can buy you lunch the next day. You don't even have to spend money. Or somebody say, hey girl, you good? You need anything? Here, I'm going to just give you $20. Or, a gift card. Whatever, however the blessings come. And it's not always about money. But at the end of the day, we all want financial security, right? We all, and I'm on my way there, and I'm on my way there with you guys. It's like a journey with you guys, okay? But whatever you feel like you're lacking, don't feel you're lacking. Just know you're always taken care of. And look at it like this. Always be grateful what's around you. If you don't have a car right now, you're on the bus, just know you're going to get a car one day. You're going to say, this is the car I want. I'm going to drive this. This is how much I'm going to pay a month. This is going to be it. You're on the bus. It's okay. Thank God you are healthy enough to get on the bus. Some people don't even have their health. They're just stuck at home and they're sick and not feeling great, So just make every situation that you're in a blessing. Damn, I want my own place, but I'm with these roommates and I don't really like my roommates. No, say, I will have my own place one day. I will be able to afford my own place. I am moving out at this time. I will pay this much rent. I will have my apartment. I will have this house. I'm looking for a house. I'm whatever situation of while you're leaving your home, you're saying, I'm going to buy a beautiful home and God is going to take care of me. This home is mine. I will never lack. You will never lack. Okay? So remember that. You will never lack. You're always going to be okay. And even the days that you're not okay, the next day you will rise. The next month you will rise. I had a period of my life where I was having a really tough time. 3 months back to back. I had a health scare. I had financially, I had $1,200 fraud happen to me because I was a fear of lacking, and I got into a situation where I gave someone my wrong information to get a loan, and they took advantage of my information. It was my fault. I should have known that this person was crooked, and my account was $1,200 overdrawn, my rent. But I got it back. Okay, lack. But I said, God, you're gonna take care of me, and the situation messed up kind of the bank I was with, but I was able to get another bank the very next day. And they told me I was never going to get a bank for 5 years, because now I'm reported to check systems and all this stuff, and it wasn't my fault, but it was a lesson learned, you know. And I was able to get a bank account the very next day. I still have that bank account, you know, but I was able to keep my savings with the other bank account too. So it's a whole thing, but I never felt I lacked. I said, you're going to take care of this. I literally just let it go. I was upset at first, and then something said, you're going to be okay. What's the worst? The worst has already happened. Have faith. Keep going. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed my video. Please share your stories, and, you know, or you just comment below. And if you use this technique and if it works for you, remember, if you're low on money, or if you need something in your life to happen financially, just say, I'm always taken care of, and you're going to be fine. Universe is going to come through. Trust me, God is going to come through for you. If it could happen to me, and if it happens for me, guarantee it's going to happen for you. It will happen for you. I'm just a regular human being like you guys, living the same life, have the same worries, have the same struggles, but I choose to believe that I will always never lack. I will always have, no matter what. Because God has been so good to me financially. He has blessed me, and He will bless you too. All right? All right, y'all. Well, have a great day, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. And remember, you are never lacking. All right? Mwah. Bye, y'all.